This is the story of how I quit on the first day of the job. There's a very big mall by my house on the other side of town, and last week I was hired at a huge clothing store. But something was sketchy here. When I went for the interview, the manager didn't really ask me questions. I sat down for about 5 minutes and she pretended like she was doing paperwork and all of a sudden said, "Okay, you're hired." I kind of made a sarcastic comment, put my hand up and replied, "Well, that was easy." The manager then told me, "Yeah, everyone's quitting, so we're just hiring people," as she had a huge grin on her face. I didn't think much of it, and to be honest, I really needed money. So I went home that night, slept like a baby, and she told me, "Make sure you're here at 10 in the morning on Friday." So that very Friday, I woke up, brushed my teeth, put my clothes on, and got into my car, headed for work. As I walked into the store, the manager, with a mean face, pointed to her office and very sternly said, "Go to the office and sit there, wait for me to come." I waited for about 30 minutes just looking up at the ceiling, thinking, cool, this is gonna be easy. I'm gonna get paid to do nothing. The door opened and she marched right in. "All right, you're gonna be folding clothes 8 hours a day, non-stop." I said, "Okay, as long as I get minimum wage and as long as you paid me." She then went on the microphone and asked a girl to come and help me, teach him how to fold the clothes and hurry. Quickly, we both walked to the sports section of the store. The girl had an attitude, and after 2 minutes of helping me to fold the clothes, she shakes her head and walks away. It was like she didn't even care, and I put my hands up like, okay, thanks for nothing. I'm folding t-shirt after t-shirt, putting them on the clothing rack, and then within 2 hours from behind me, my manager walks up, scaring the soul out of me. She yelled, "This is not what you're supposed to do. This is not how you're supposed to fold the clothes." I was so confused and shocked. All I could say was, this is what that girl told me." She then replied, "If you're not gonna listen, I'm gonna fire you." As a kid, my mom always told me, it's not about being right, but completing your goal in life. And right now, my number one goal was to make money and save up for college. For about 30 seconds, she started training me again how to fold the t-shirts. And then she walked away again. "Make sure they're folded right." I folded the t-shirts one after another again. But this time, about 2 hours had gone by. And again, she comes from behind and yells at me in front of all the coworkers. "Damn it, this is not what I told you." I was shocked. I was doing exactly what she told me. And then she started to ridicule me in front of everyone, even in front of the customers. "Look at this new generation. They don't know anything. They're lazy. They come from rich parents, and all of them think they should be instant millionaires. Like money should just be handed to them in a suitcase." But this time, it just started to get disrespectful. I said, "Ma'am, with all due respect, that's the second time you guys have tried to train me, but you're not really training me. You're telling me what to do and just walking away. And then when it's not done right, you guys just hit your head with your hand and get angry. But I'm not having proper training." And out of nowhere, the manager put her hands up and yelled, "If you don't like this job, just quit then." I felt so confused and lost. And then she just came closer and closer into my face. But that was it. I wasn't gonna be treated like some trash. If I'm gonna work somewhere, I need to be respected. So I told her, "All right," then I quit. Everything now makes sense of why so many people quit. Thankfully, my friend works at a juice store, and he was able to hire me 2 days later. The only thing that I know is that 1 year after I officially quit, the clothing store completely closed down. Please comment below on what you think about this story, what you think about establishments that have really, really bad managers, and if you want to hear more stories just like this, click on the videos right above the screen.